All right, it's my day off. I can finally play as much X Beyond the Frontier as I want. And that's also what I'm going to do. Just going to play more X. Back to Sizewell we go, where we have our very own factory now. We have our own little, what is it even called, energy cell production that we've built last time. So we're on the first step. Oh hey Knuffle, how are you? I thought you might be still asleep at this time. It's more X, it's my day off, and so I'm just going to continue the grind. I was, but then I wasn't. Oh, so you just woke up. Well, perfect timing because we just started.
Target now locked on. Solar power plant.
So I really hope somebody's going to come by and buy from the solar power plant. But I also kind of want to get a second factory going that actually can buy small things.
As soon as you get green position lights.
No, that can actually buy freighters to supply itself and to sell its own wares, because that's the way you make way more money. I had some weird feeling about the solar power plant, but I didn't listen to it because of the crystals.
Connection to local trading network established.
Yeah, still hasn't been. Oh god damn it! I can't even. We have an odd number. Like I can only buy 67. Oh, that's awful. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. So we're gonna take 60 onto our ship.
Energy cells transferred.
And I also need to find a place to get rid of the damn.
Turbo engaged.
Of the damn. What is it called?
Target now locked on. Solar power plant.
I want to get rid of the. What do we even have?
Selected energy cell. Selected Palladianium. Selected energy cells.
Okay, we have Palladianium in our hold. I want to get rid of the Palladianium.
Empty.
So best would be a station that can take both Palladianium and energy cells, which I think the Nostrop oil factories actually can. Can we also sell? Yeah, we can sell Palladianium
but
here.
not built for
That might be one option, getting a small, let's do that first today. Let's get a small cargo bay upgrade, assuming I have the money. I do have the money for the next cargo bay upgrade. It was about 2,000 credits, and we have 3,000. Oh, you find the player headquarter. So, yeah, Kalpa was saying that you start with the player headquarter in Farnham's Legend. But I thought it was dependent on which start you picked, so I was confused. Oh, that's in the main campaign. Oh, you're playing not the main campaign.
This is Palladic positive.
Turbo engaged.
So, you found where the player headquarter is, or how it's obtainable? Like, do you have one? Or do you have to build one? Okay, campaign, sandbox, and difficult sandbox. I see.
Connection to local trading network established.
Get rid of some Palladianium.
Palladianium sold.
And a cargo bay extension.
Cargo bay extension installed.
Ah, in difficult sandbox you have to find it and claim it. So, but in difficult sandbox, I think you can still play through the story missions.
Target
right?
now locked on.
It's
Solar
just,
power plant.
Beta. It's just different somehow. I don't know. What's the different? Why is it not called story mode? Because it's not focused on the story? I don't know.
Target now locked on. Taladi trading station.
So what did I do? What did I do just now? I sold the Teladianium because that means I had like 3 Teladianium flying around in my cargo hold. That was super annoying.
Target now locked on. Space Missile Factory.
Wait,
Beta.
why did I buy the cargo extension? I didn't need a cargo extension. I had exactly 70, I think. Ugh. Now I always have to make sure that I'm not taking 75, that I'm only taking 70.
This is positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Well, I don't know about Farnham Legend anyway. I know in some games there was explicitly a sandbox mode that did not have the story, which is the X2 and X3 Rebirth. This is because you have main characters there.
Connection
If
to
you actually
local
need. So if you
trading
just play some
established.
rando schmuck,
Energy
you can't
cells
really
sold.
participate in the story the same way. But for example, X3 Terran Conflict and X3 Albion Prelude are explicitly written in a way that in the story it doesn't really matter who you are. You're not really a famous character in that sense that you start off with some name. You just become some kind of famous person through what you do, more or less. So the Albion Prelude and Terran Conflict starts, if they are similar in Farnham's Legends, should all enable you to do all the missions. So, although I think Suicidal Squid has missions disabled, I'm not sure actually. No, I think even Suicidal Squid you have.
Target now locked on.
Even in Suicidal Squid mode you can do the story missions.
As you get green position lights.
Oh, you were unable to begin with Sand. Oh, but Knuffle could do it. Well, that's weird. Ah, I think Knuffle did something to unlock
Success. Connection to local trading network established.
Nope, that's bad. I want 70. Wait, you got your player headquarter blown up?
Energy cells transferred.
How? How can you get your player headquarter blown up? Like, was it getting attacked? I didn't even know the game did this.
Target now locked on. Space Missile Factory. Beta.
Oh, you got your... Ah, it started and... Ah. Okay, yeah. Wait, the Paranid are at war with the Borons?
This is positive. Please dock as soon as you
I mean, I don't know actually who's at war with whom in Farnham's Legend. It's the Foundation Guild versus the Prophet Guild. I think the other one is called the Prophet Guild. Started before bedtime? Oh yeah, actually, yeah, true.
Successfully docked.
Hey Strudel, how are you doing? Today is a holiday here because of Olympic Games. And tomorrow will be as well.
Connection to local trading network.
Energy cell price is dropping
Energy
because I keep
cells
selling
sold.
stuff. But we also keep making thousands every time I do this trip. The COVID games, yeah. Oh yeah, they are really unpopular. I mean, for me it's going fine. I mean, I'm not participating. I mean, there are no spectators allowed. And the news is full of like shit storms about the games. Like, all the media is against those games because also the public is against those games. You got intercepted by
Target
Xenon
now
M3
locked
and a
on.
frigate.
Solar power plant.
That was in your original game, yeah. And I... Oh yeah, but didn't you start off with like a big ship in that game? Didn't you tell like that you already got like
Please dock
a
as soon
frigate
as you get
yourself or
green
something?
position lights.
Or an M... yeah. No, an M3 plus. That was Bane who got an M3 plus. An M6. Yeah. A Corvette? Oh, we gotta slow down. Oh, that didn't go as planned. A really bad M6. Was it the Centaur? It was the Centaur, right?
Successfully. Connection to local trading network established.
Yes! Oh, look at that! Finally! Finally! What, Centaur has AP? Wait, they have a new? They have a new M6? Anyway, 19,000
The credits that this
ducats
factory made
in the
by selling its
factory.
funds transferred.
Ah, finally someone came to buy stuff. Whew! Alright, we got ourselves some 20,000 now in the bank.
Energy cells transferred.
Although I should make the trip that's bringing more crystals. So I'll do one round of crystal transport here. And on the way I should check out... I'm not sure if the Taladi actually sell crystal fabs in this game. Because it was a bit split up between the different races in this game for some reason, which was kind of annoying to be honest. Well, where is it? Where is the damn... There it is. But what do you mean Centaur's AP? Centaur is only an Albion Prelude and... Well, it's not just an Albion Prelude, it's
Target now locked
in
on.
a lot more games
Taladi
than Albion
Vulture.
Prelude. You like Rebirth? What is wrong with you, Strudel?
Target now locked on. Taladi Shipyard Alpha.
Also, it's kind of bad if the money making is too easy. He likes Rebirth. Somebody give this man his straitjacket and put him away.
This is positive. Please dock
No,
as soon
I
as you
agree,
get
it's...
green position lights.
It has some good sides, but it also has very big flaws. Very big flaws. I mean, the biggest flaws, all the first person segments are the flaw. Like, why do I have to go on a station to talk to somebody to get a quest?
Successfully docked.
On behalf of Chairman Keo,
Oh, congrats Kalpa to your Bofu
finalized
plant.
the opportunity.
Should I get a Bofu plant? I don't know if they removed that
Connection
in
to local trading network
number 2.
established.
Okay, we have a silicon mine. There really is no it's a computer plan. We're not gonna buy a computer. We could get a sun oil refinery. No, we cannot yet afford a sun oil refinery. Now the problem is, if I can't put down my own, this is bad because my own solar power plant is just gonna not get any crystals because I cannot set up someone to go buy the crystals for it. So it's essentially not an autonomous thing here. So solar power plants are actually kind of dead ends for the player in this game. And I probably don't have enough money to buy, well, to buy more than just a, like to actually buy a factory or a factory and with a
Target now locked on. Taladi Shipyard.
trading ship.
Target now locked
And I actually
on.
want 2
Taladi
trading ships if I
Shipyard
set up the next
Alpha.
factory. I mean, I played it after a lot of versions. I think you still have to go onto the stations for some stuff. If I could do everything without having to go onto the stations, Strudel, it would be okay. Oh, the story gives you a Bofu plant for free? Pro tip, don't make the same mistake I did and don't get Paranite split reputation until you go out of the void. You get a nemesis later. I don't like how the nemesis shoots. And the nemesis is great. Also,
Target now locked on. Gate greater profit.
oh yeah, those high. No, I also don't like the people hiring aspect of it. Also, traders getting killed by a Xenon. We're not going to care because we don't have any weapons. I mean, I will say that Rebirth got a lot better with the patches.
Greater profit.
But I also think X3 is still a better game. Like, I think despite all the improvements that X Rebirth had, and that there's a lot of things that you tried and that I enjoy, there's still, I feel X3 just has the bigger scale, the bigger everything. And okay, scale not in the sense that the stations are bigger, because they are actually a lot bigger in Rebirth, but like the whole space economy feels bigger and more alive in X3 still.
Target now locked on. Crystal Fab Alpha.
A bigger empty galaxy. I don't know. I don't like the, like, you know, the traffic mini game that you play on the lanes? I mean, it's kind of neat, but in that case they spawn in like fake ships. So yeah.
This is positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Like the in like the traffic tubes. I don't know how they're called, the highway lanes, where you have to like get behind the ships or dodge around them, that kind of stuff. I'm pretty sure they spawn in ships just for you, and I don't like that part, because this was always about having like real things, like real, like not spawning just in random ships to pretend that there's about
trading network established. Energy cells, soul crystals, bought.
Yeah, we're getting some crystals. And my ear is itchy.
Salvage insurance.
And we could think about building a flower farm somewhere. I'm not so sure though.
Target now locked on.
Or we could just take our money
Alpha.
and run, and we could set up a station in Boron space. Oh yeah, getting pilots to eject is really difficult, Knuffle. There are just certain, there's just a certain chance they do it, and at certain thresholds it feels like, I have never checked the code or something, but to me it feels like there are certain thresholds at which they might eject, and if they don't, they won't.
No
You can keep shooting at them for 10 minutes, they will not eject. It's just certain ships they will eject, other ships they won't. I mean,
Target
there's a
now
lot of
locked
variation.
on. Gate Sizewell.
And also you should know that there are ships that cannot be... There are ships that are too large cannot be won this way. You need to use boarding for larger ships, Knuffle, so you should also know that. Good, yeah, you know you have to board, okay. Yeah, just letting you know that it's only the small ships that you can get through the
Entering
pilot
system.
injection.
Sizewell. Target now locked on. Talati Vulture.
So now, who's the ex-BTF pro here, and who remembers which race has the 5 megajoule shield? Was it the boron or the argon? Are M6 considered small? No, M6 you have to board. M6 is the first class you have to board. An L? An L isn't a mega ship. Oh no, but that's the biggest one in X Rebirth, isn't it? Xenon L. Isn't the J bigger than an L? You heard something about an Aaron? Yeah, a J is bigger, yeah. Thank you. Ah, yeah. Yeah, you're talking about X Rebirth. Yeah, it's sad that they didn't put it in. They don't actually show the big. They don't have the biggest kinds of Xenon ships in X Rebirth. Yeah, I remember that as well. It's but you can find. Oh, there's this whole story mission where you have to blow up some Xenon station in that region north of those split clans. Ugh.
Target now locked on. Solar power plant.
And it's all just frigate leveled. There aren't like any super huge Xenon ships, which surprised me.
This is positive.
Well,
Please
spoiler
dock as
alert,
soon as you get
we are
green
currently
position
watching me play the game with the biggest Xenon ship in it. Canonically. Oh, boarding missiles. I think boarding missiles are extremely good for boarding. Otherwise, boarding is just pain city. But it's also really painful because the boarding missile can get shot down by the point defense of the target, and then all the people inside are dead. So yeah, that's boarding missiles. I think, if my memory is right. So that part can be pretty unfun.
Successful.
But them crawling over the surface of a ship and then trying to cut a hole in the hull is also super
Connection
unfun.
to local trading network.
Holy moly,
established.
we got another seller. Look at that.
Crystals transferred. Funds transferred.
42,000. Finally the money's coming in.
The credits that this factory made by selling its products can be transferred to your account.
Oh
Also,
yes, through the
credits from your
grinding
account can be
marines.
transferred to
Oh,
the factory.
I just wouldn't
So
bother.
freighters working for
Just
you
throw
save
more
on
marines at the
resources.
problem. And then the good ones will survive. Just that's always, I think that's always the better solution. Just have a huge boarding fleet and just bring 50 marines, and then only 30 will come back, and then you top them up again. It's less hassle than trying to set up a training camp. Oh, in Rebirth. I don't know in Rebirth.
Energy cells transferred.
Man, we're getting so rich, though. What are we gonna do? I need to bring more crystals, actually. But look, I just finally that they bought it. I made 40,000 now. So just as an update, I now have finally
Target
40,000
now
credits,
locked on. Talati trading station.
which means we can go anywhere and start thinking about building stations and giving like the small stations, but still the stations. If only Rebirth had an endgame. I didn't play it enough. Oh no, what kind of mission did you accept, Kalpa? 290,000 credits missions. I mean, X3 doesn't really have an endgame either. To be fair, it is a sandbox in the end. You have to make your endgame challenges for yourself.
This is positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Stations? Yes, stations are destroyable in X3. As in permanently.
Successfully
Whose
docked.
stations do you mean?
Half of German Keel.
There is some weird thing where
Connection
if
to
too many
local
stations
trading
are
network
destroyed,
established.
I don't remember the details, but there's essentially something, if too many stations get destroyed,
Cargo
new ones
bay
get spawned
extension
in.
installed.
But player bases
Salvage
don't
and
get
shop.
replaced at all. They just get permanently destroyed. They are just gone. And you can destroy AI stations, but they might respawn under certain
After buying this
circumstances, I think.
license, pilots are accepted as police force by all.
So, but I'm not 100% certain. I never tried like going all ham. I just know I read something about stations can respawn if God decides or something. I think there's a process literally called God or something. No, I don't want the Teladi company security license. It doesn't really matter. We could get
Products
2 more
are
cargo
not
bay
bought.
extensions. But that's not really the best investment right now, so I'm going to hold off on that. Oh, we're going to bring 1 more load of crystals to our solar power plant, which should give us enough money to essentially go anywhere we want and build a station. Well, not anywhere we want, but to the 3 races that will accept us right now, which are the Teladi, the Boron, and the Argonians would also actually allow us to build a station. The other 2 races, the Paranid and the Split, they would hate us right now. I don't have a rank there, but I can tell you the initial rank is not friendly. Yeah, X4 is explicitly about claiming systems. That was one of the big features they advertised at the beginning. And also they have like map control of fighters and something. Like they made some RTS elements into the UI. I'm not sure how well that works. So, and in X3 there was a single system that you could claim. Spoiler alert. The others you can't really claim in your name officially. You can just squat them and then it's yours. So you can clean out the Xenon system and just
greater profit.
Get your own. But enemies will keep spawning, as you know. When am I playing X4? Well, after X Rebirth, of course. After X Rebirth, of course.
Turbo engaged.
So that's only 1, 2, 3, 4.
Entering system.
5 games away.
Profit.
Yeah, another 5x games. Hey, we're almost to the first one, aren't we? How do I win? Oh, I mean, I'm mostly gonna showcase the story. Like, I want to at least show the story of X Beyond the Frontier, which we're gonna do more of today, later, probably in an hour or so. I really want to show the real burning garbage fire that is the story of X2, the threat. There are some real characters in there. I can already warn you. And I want to show you the story of X Rebirth, which I also think is kind of cool. And then for Terran Conflict, I'm not so sure what we're gonna do, because playing all the storylines of Terran Conflict actually takes like hundreds of hours. The storybook? I don't know about the storybook. Oh, in Rebirth. Oh yeah. Well, in Rebirth also we will probably play the story, because I think the story in Rebirth is solid. The story isn't the weakest part of that game.
Please dock as soon as you get green.
It's kind of exhilarating when you get through the story and you discover all these systems and stuff. But yeah,
successfully docked.
We might also just do a pirate run of X3 Terran Conflict or something like
Connection to local trading network. Energy cells sold. Crystals bought. Resources are not sold.
I'm going to deliver 80 more crystals to our power plant. The story is only 5 hours in Fire Emblem's Legend? That is really short. Are you sure it only has one story? Because the thing about Albion Prelude and Terran Conflict is that they have multiple storylines that you can unlock. which also represent like different patches and different stages. Some of them were added later. And for example, the player headquarter quest in Terran Conflict is super long, and it takes forever. The same one with the hub. Oh, the hub quest where you have to get all the microchips. Jesus Christ. Or the secret one where you have to find that damn little UFO thingy for the treasure hunt. What the hell is that? Oh, there's some real questionable choices there in the story missions in Terran Conflict.
Entering system Sizewell.
Yeah, getting the hub is also an Albion Prelude. I think it's just the same quest. I think it's just the same quest transplanted. It's a quest about Balaji getting lost, right? Balaji and Julian Brennan getting lost. But yeah, getting a hub is real burnout territory. It's just such a grind. And I recommend everybody to just keep doing it on the side and not focus on it. Just keep it as a long-term goal and do your own stuff. Just slowly buy all those resources and do not try to force it and because you will burn out trying to get it all at once. It needs so much stuff and so much garbage stuff that is hard to obtain because the universe economy actually is super low on, for example, microchips. It's so hard to get many microchips. They are always undersupplied. The Terran plot in Terran Conflict is actually good. I don't know about the Terran plot in Albion Prelude.
No aim.
Yeah. Oh, that's as much as I can say about the plots there. Yeah, by the way, I also looked up. We will not be playing Extension, which is the extension to this game, the first game, X Beyond the Frontier. Because that one actually did not add any story. Well, it added arguably 2 story missions. The very first one and a very late game one. I'll talk about it when we skip it, but
solar power plant.
The whole thing of Extension was that it allowed you to fly other ships than the experimental shuttle.
This is your positive. Please dock as soon as you get green
So
position
Extension was where you, for the first time you could fly other ships than your own. And actually that was part of the story. And then no,
docked.
you couldn't fly every ship. You couldn't fly capital ships yet in that game. And also I couldn't be playing the storyline, which I really want to show for some reason.
To local trading
Holy
network
moly, look at
crystals
this.
Transferred. Funds transferred.
We're getting the mola
Credits
now. Another big sale. Okay, 950 seems to be a good price to demand of the poor traders around us. 54,000 now. I don't even know how much money we need to end the game. Probably we could end the game with something like... We definitely need way less than $1 million. We need maybe something like 500k to end the game. Like, I'm pretty sure I could do it on that amount of money. But it's also always the case where like the first 100,000 are the hardest by far, and after that you can just build more factories which make more money. Oh no, why didn't I take more energy cells?
Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Yeah, the station prices are very low in this game.
Welcome back to your solar power.
A single solar power plant costs less than a
Connection
microchip.
to local trading network. Energy cells transferred.
Don't think about it too much. Don't think about that too much. How that works, I don't know, but... Which ship? The experimental shuttle? I mean, the experimental shuttle is almost priceless because it has the only existing jump drive in this universe at this time. Yeah, are there no microchips used in the power plant? I don't know, Strudel.
No
I don't know.
aim.
It also makes no sense to me. The scaling, they really redid the scaling of a lot of things in X Rebirth, and they did it in kind of a good way. We're also we're also now all the transporters, like all the freighters, have way more sensible scales. But that also means that this kind of like single player trading that I can do here to make money at the beginning of the game, that's really no longer a thing in X Rebirth, because the cargo hold you have on your on the damn skunk, I hate the skunk by the way, is so bad. Nope, TerraCorp hasn't set up yet, Knuffle. Spoiler alert, we're reliving the origin story of TerraCorp here. How are you going to steal jump drive kits? That's a rough one. No, but it's so ugly, Strudel. I think the skunk is just a very ugly ship.
Target now locked on. Gate. Greater profit.
Yeah, but I've never played Halo, and I have no feelings about Halo. I just think the skunk looks very ugly as a ship. The huge cockpit at the front. The unwieldy
Entering
legs.
system. Greater profit.
I generally like the smoother ship styles more. Like that's why I like Paranite ships. The more they look more aerodynamic, even though that's stupid and they don't have to look aerodynamic in space. I just like it when they look like that. I also, this is the point where I also have to admit that the Boron ships look kind of cool. Saxelos. Isn't that a Rebirth ship?
Target now locked on. Crystal Fab Alpha.
I'm not sure. The Saxelos.
This is positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Which looks more like a brick? All of the destroyers? No, the Paranite destroyer does not look like a brick. The Paranite destroyer has like this mushroomy shape, not mushroomy shape, but like this almost kind of like Enterprise shape, where it has like this huge circular disc and then attached with some auxiliary structures and
Successfully
acceleration drives. So I would say the Paranite destroyer does not look like a brick.
Connection to local trading network established. Energy cells. Crystals. Bought.
All right. But I'll always defend the Paranite. I just like them a lot. I just also like that they're like this space theocracy. I just think that's an interesting concept. I mean, they're horribly racist people also. Maybe that's part of the appeal for me. I mean, for whom isn't being horribly racist kind of people an appeal? Alright, I'm gonna dump these crystals and then we're going to go...
Sizewell.
Then we're either going to build our own Nostrop oil factory here, or we're going to go to the Boron and build something there. I'm not sure what I want more right now.
Entering system. Sizewell.
Oh, by the way, we're now a Teladi shareholder already. We've upgraded once more from a company manager to a shareholder. How did the pirates build their own destroyers? Isn't the story that they built them out of like the husks of old destroyers, like of other old ships that they just refurbished some ships like.
Target now locked on. Teladi trading station.
Ah yeah, that's the pirate base background. Sorry, yeah. Well, the Yaki actually have shipyards, so of course the Yaki have their own destroyers and everything. The Yaki really are more of an organized pirate faction. Oh, you've seen a pirate shipyard? Well, there you go then. If you've seen a pirate shipyard, then that's how they built it. I think though, the pirate destroyer, at least in X3 AP and TC, the pirate destroyers are by far the worst. Like,
Target
they have like
now locked on. Solar power plant.
They have utter trash. Like, they have such trashy stats compared to the other destroyers.
This is positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
A cap's a cap. It's still annoying if it just dies in combat.
Successfully connection to local trading network established. Crystals transferred.
Okay. This is full on energy cells, it's full on crystals, it's currently not selling anything, which tells me we should be moving. So, are we going to build a flower farm here, maybe? Or are we going to... We're going to boron space. Let's build a station in every race system. So... Oops, that's the wrong direction. Ah, maybe I should have taken some energy cells for some extra money.
Target now locked. Target.
Positive.
Let's
Please
take
dock
some
as soon as you get green position
energy
lights.
cells. And then we're gonna go roughly in the direction of story. The current storyline is we need to find the Argons. Energy cells can make money, yeah? I mean, 80 energy cells is still 1.6k if I can sell them for 20. And 1.6k is not nothing in this game.
Connection to local trade energy cells.
I have
transferred.
50k credits, remember? So 1.6k is a non-negligible amount of money. Why do the Terrans get like 4? They get 4? They cap at 8 in Rebirth. Yeah, they really like trashed the energy cell market in Rebirth. Yeah, the ATF, yeah, but the ATF is a sub-faction.
Target now locked on.
And the ATF has
Split
two
fuel.
kinds of destroyers, and the Terrans themselves have one kind of destroyer. But what is the fourth destroyer? There's the Thor? No, there's the Mjolnir or the Thor? Oh, the Kyoto and the Osaka.
Target now
Right.
locked on.
And you can only
Gate
buy
to
one of
Lottie
them, I
Game.
think. I gotta admit,
Entering system to Lottie Game.
the Osaka and the Tokyo look kinda ugly. I think. I don't know what you think, but I think they look kinda ugly. Yeah, I mean, didn't you know, Strudel? The Terrans are Space Japan. basically. In the 29th century, or the 30th century now, everybody speaks Japanese, because that's the lingua franca that developed in the world. Where's the Yamato? Good question. Good question. No, they're all named after cities. No, they're not all named after cities. There's also the katana. What are the smaller ones called? Scimitar. Ah, yeah, the small ones are just named after blades, right? Swords. Yeah, S-words. Swords. Amen, but my stream title is that we would be lubricating the lizard economy. How can I not build well, we lubricated them with
Target now
energy
locked
cells.
on. Gate Theo's Buctoid.
Space Weed? I'm not sure. Fan wants me to get into the Space Weed market, but he's not even watching, so I don't have to, so... Ah, Deca. No, but...
Entering system. Theo's Buctoid.
Decas aren't real ships, Knuffle. They are very special. I mean... We could get into the Space Weed market. We could just get into the Space Weed market. And there's even a Bliss Palace here. Let me check a Dream Palace. Let me check that out. What are the prices? Or like, what does the Dream Palace need?
Target now locked on. Gate Teladi Gain.
You found a derelict Deca Kefa. I mean, they're not great ships if my memory is correct. They are very average fighters.
Target now locked on. Teladi Vulture.
A ship's a
Target
ship.
now locked on. Target now locked on. A Teladianium Foundry.
No, that's a Teladianium foundry. It's gotta be one of these. Like that one? I think that one might be it. Yeah. Zoom and enhance, yeah. It would be great if the game wouldn't stutter every time I do it because I'm in windowed mode. Because there was no way to get it to capture in full screen mode. And just getting it to windowed mode on more than 240p was a hassle. We found the murderer. Ah. Dream Palace, what do you have? Show me.
Target now locked on. Dream Farm. Due to the fact
Dream
that
Farm.
the Teladi swamp plant has been outlawed by all other races in the universe, Teladian Dream Farms are small farms where the Teladi grow the plant in secret.
But look
the
at
plant
that.
itself, a small moss.
The plant needs
Needs
swamp
very little
plants, energy cells,
horticulture, and grows
teladianium,
in
and
dark
biogas. Phew. That's some hefty requirements.
Turbo engaged. Target now locked on silicon mines. Silicon mines are built around small asteroids.
Oh, silicon mine. That's a good silicon mine. So early? Yeah, it is quite early, Max. Hello, how are you? A nice early 8 p.m. stream. Yeah, there's rarely someone streaming for Strudel at 8 p.m. But also I can only do this because I have holidays, so...
This is
National holiday today.
Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Now, but it didn't need crystals knuffle, I think. It needed telladianium, energy cells, and bow gas. Which is 3 things that are kinda hard to obtain.
Successfully docked. Connection to local trading network established. Energy cells.
So the energy
sold.
cells fill up on silicon
Silicon
wafers.
wafers bought.
Those are actually several, like, those are actually 15,000 worth of silicon wafers, so... Not an insignificant amount of money that we invested here. The gate must be somewhere in this direction. Somewhere. He's looking for it. Well, I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is. Bofu plant ready to be upgraded. Well, that's nice.
No aim.
Yeah, upgrading is new in Fire Emblem's Legend. That is not something I can do in this game.
Target now locked on. Ore mines are made.
I mean, this game doesn't even have a different sized factory, so...
Target
We
now
do have-
locked on. Teladi Vulture.
We do have to find a steady supply of the swamp plant. Either that, or we have to make
Target
our own
now
steady
locked
supply of
on.
the swamp
Gate
plant.
profit share. Entering system profit
Yeah.
share.
I heard, yeah, in X4 the stations are all modular, like... no, even in X Rebirth they're modular,
Target
because
now
you have to
locked
build like...
on. Teladi Vulture.
you have to build like places for the people to live and stuff like that, right? So there's an F3, and I think an F3 is a Bliss Palace. Which I think is that one. Ah, modular but preset. X4 is full custom. Yeah, that's nice. But the stations in X Rebirth already look quite nice because you can see like the materials flow around outside and stuff. Also, I keep breaking my promises that we will go now, but actually I'm inspired by Fan of Gaming. Let's become the space weed czars. So we need to build our own flower plants. We need to build our... Let's build it in Sizewell. Why not? We already have energy cells in Sizewell. Sure, let's go for that. Ah, but we're gonna run out of energy cells soon if I can't supply them with crystals. Let's check this Bliss Palace. How good is the Bliss Palace?
Target now locked on. Bliss Place Alpha. A Bliss Place is a factory.
Oh, it's not a
with
Bliss
secret
Palace.
location hidden deep within Taladi.
What, in German it's a
where the
palace?
Taladi produce the narcotic
What, they
drug
also need
known as
stot
space
spices?
weed from the stems and the leaves of the Taladian swamp plant.
I hope the
Despite
player
being
ones
made
don't need
illegal
stot
throughout the
spices, because
universe, space weed
stot
is a popular
spices.
recreational drug used by members of many races and is in great
3 grand. What kind of PC are you looking at, Strudel? He's looking at New Zealand dollars. Yeah, that could be part of the problem. Oh wow, there's so much loot over there. I wish I had left some space in our cargo hold.
Target now locked on. Gate. Space weed. Drip. Target energy cells. Target Taladianium. Taladian mud is an
1 Taladianum, it's not worth our time.
Taladianium.
1 Taladianum, not worth our time.
Energy cells.
3 energy cells, not worth our time.
Energy cells.
And 2 more. Okay, that was just garbage floating around
Target
there.
now locked on. Gate. Space weed. Drift.
So, if theoretically there was a steady supply of swamp plants, we
Entering
could
system. Space weed. Drift.
just make the Bliss Palace, no, Bliss Place in this game. I don't know. In German, it's a palace. We could just make this Bliss Place
Target
run
now
off
locked
the
on.
AI-produced
Taladi
swamp
Vulture.
plants, but it looks to me like they are severely undersupplied in everything. Which might just mean we have to bring a Bogas over here.
No aim.
We could just build Bogas and the Taladianium foundry near somewhere where there's a bunch of swamp plant productions. This section actually doesn't have any. What do you mean, Kalpa? What? The station manager push where's Tobias? It should? I mean, you gotta look. I haven't used that kind of station manager yet, but from Rebirth experience, I would say you should look whether they are busy. It could just be that the assigned ships are currently busy buying supplies. They are not busy. Well, then they should be pushed out to sell them. Did you set the maximum range to less than a jump? No, but probably your maximum range isn't too low.
Gate. Greater profit.
You know, this whole space week business is probably gonna work a lot better in Terran conflict than in this game.
Turbo engage. Entering system. Greater profit.
There's also no swamp plants here, which is a shame. Oh yeah, maybe the ship can't be filled, Kalpa. If maybe your factory doesn't have a full load yet. You've never been able to make auto sale of goods work? Huh? No, but that's one of the easiest ways to make money usually. Maybe your factory has not produced one full load of the good, of the bow gas. Or the bofu, sorry, the bofu. Does it have one ship full of bofu?
Chip plant beta.
This is positive. Please
Produced
dock
enough?
as soon as you get green position lights.
I mean, yeah, you can also just passively just sell it to other stations, which is more reliable. It's less reliable, but it's doable. No, you need the right
Successfully docked.
On behalf of German Keel.
Oh, maybe your ships that you bought and assigned to the station Kappa don't have the
Connection
trading
to local
upgrade.
trading network established.
Oh, that's not a lot. That's like 80 times 8. Well, I'm not gonna
Silicon
complain.
wafers sold.
Ah, but they need trading Mark II. No, to sell they need trading Mark II. To be able to sell at best price somewhere is trading Mark II. I'm pretty sure. That's why you always want trading Mark I and Mark II. Mark I just allows you to buy and sell, but to buy at the best price and to sell at the best price requires Mark II. But this could be streamlined in Farming's Legend, Kalpa. I'm just talking of my Terran Conflict 1000 hour knowledge. So do we dip to the south? Let's dip to the south here. Let's check if I can find. No, that's not the south.
Target now locked on. Chip plant beta.
Must be in this direction. No? Ah, there it is. Okay, No, then I don't know. Then it might be some station manager setting that I, of course, know nothing about because I've never used the Farnham's Legend
No
station manager.
aim.
Farnham's Legacy? I don't know. What is the FL even called? Legacy.
Target now locked on. Gate Blue Prophet. Entering system Blue Prophet.
All right. Oh, is that one there? No, there's like no plants over here. There's
Target
some
now
unexplored
locked
stations.
on.
Let's get them.
Dolphin.
Let's get them on the lock here. I think that's just a power plant. Or did I already have? No, I don't. Okay, let's bring the power plant scanned. The game is legacy. Well, that's a mean way of putting it for a game that was released this year, Knuffle. Calling it a legacy game. I sure hope it doesn't handle like a legacy game. Well, yeah, if it handled like X3, it does handle like a legacy game.
Target now locked on. Solar power plant Alpha.
Okay, well, I don't need to go to the solar power plant. And what is that over there? I want that station also scanned. It might be a Bliss Place, but it's probably just gonna be Teladianium Foundry. Place your bets now. Only a few seconds left.
Target now locked on. Teladianium Foundry Alpha.
What a
A
Teladianium Foundry.
Teladianium Foundry is a large.
What a surprise. What are we doing here? I'm also trying to find the pirate station, by the way.
Target now locked on. Gate CO's Sprite.
But usually they're like at the edge of the system.
Turbo engaged. Entering system. CO's Sprite.
Alright, how much did we scan in the system? Oh, not so much yet. We should really get on that then. Well, we scanned you, you and you. I should rather scan the things on the left. That looks like an ore station to me.
Target now locked on. Teladianium Foundry Gamma.
It was a Teladianium Foundry. I was wrong. This is a crystal. Ah, is this a
Target
crystal?
now locked on.
No.
Dream Farm
Oh,
Alpha.
this is a dream farm.
Due to the fact that the Teladi swamp plant
Needs
has been
bow
outlawed
gas.
by all
Needs
other.
bow gas. I mean, trying to bring bow gas to this area of space could actually be quite productive. But I don't know how much they
Target now
value
locked
closeness.
on. Split Mule. Target now locked on. Split Mule.
I don't want to split mule.
Target now locked on. Split Mule. Target now locked on. Sun Oil Refinery Beta.
So no refinery. I got some up there. I think bow
Target
gas
now
only eats
locked
E-cells,
on.
yeah.
Teladianium Foundry Beta.
I think it's the bow fu that needs a lot of stuff, but the bow gas... I mean, we should ask Kalpa. He has a bow gas lab. He even has several bow gas labs by now, I think. No, he had a Bofu lab. No, he makes Bofu, sorry. Yeah, bow gas only needs
Target
solar.
now
solar.
locked on. Flower Farm Delta.
That's nice to hear. Flower Farm Delta, which implies to me that there are a lot more flower farms still around. That's a Teladi Albatross. That's an energy power station, but I don't think I've scanned that yet, so let's get it.
Target now locked on. Teladi Vulture. Target now locked on. Solar power plant Alpha.
Alright, that's the solar power plant, and then there's 2 more stations in this direction. Oh, it must be mines in that asteroid belt over there.
Target now locked on. Talati Vulture.
If all the production is in space, what do the planets do? They do nothing. They are absolutely not integrated into the space economy in any way, shape or form.
Target now locked on. Ore mine Alpha. Target now locked on.
Oh, that's a high ore stock. We're buying that ore.
This is positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position light.
Oh, and they have advertisement. What are they selling? You decide what this is. I have no idea what that is. I have literally no idea what that was supposed to be. It's a rock. Oh, it's an ore mine, so it's a rock. Well, that makes sense. Knuckle, you cracked the mystery.
Connection to local trading network
It's
established.
not the lowest price you can get for ore, but it's
Ore
pretty low.
bought.
And there must be 1 more station somewhere near us. Okay, even more in this direction. Ooh, ooh.
Target now locked on. Ore mine Alpha. Target now.
Ah! Oops. Did I save there? I hope I just saved there. Yeah, I just saved there. Whew! Thank God for saving. I think the lowest is 88, actually. I'm not sure. I feel like the lowest is 88. Right, and now I lost my bearing because I'm trying too hard to dodge this thing. Which direction am I flying? Completely the wrong direction. Must be somewhere in this direction. No, even more here. Maybe it's that rock over there.
Target now locked on. An asteroid is one of the
No,
small.
that's just an. No, I think that looks like a mine. Yeah, that's a mine. You mean the
Target
economy in the
now
later
locked
games?
on. Ore mine Beta.
I mean, it has a wider range of prices. But then again, also all of that, as Strudel already said, all of that changes another time in X Rebirth. Where's that damn gate? Ah, there it is. We're almost sideways to the gate here.
Entering system. Company Pride.
Company Pride. I think we've only been
Target
here
now
once.
locked on.
I would be amazed if we had a
Xenon
lot
ship.
of scanned. Oh yeah, I have. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I spot something on the map right next to this gate. There it is. Look at that.
Target gate. CO's sprite.
Look at it. Look at it.
Target now locked on. Pirate base.
Pirate base.
Despite the pirates calling their base a space station, this pirate base is actually constructed from the hulks of old transporter ships. It is heavily camouflaged and is very difficult to locate and to see. It is also rumored that if the base is in danger of attack or discovery, it is simply flown to a new secret location. It is also well guarded, and any ship that approaches it is automatically scanned for concealed weapons, and to ensure they are not carrying police or enemy fighters. Once accepted at the station, a pilot may trade anything and everything. No cargo is too dangerous. No price is too high for the right goods. Due to the illegal operations carried out by the pirates, this station also acts as their main area of rest and recreation. All manner of pleasures are to be found inside, most of them either highly immoral or highly illegal.
All manners of pleasures are to be found inside. I'm sure Fan would rejoice at those words.
Positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
It is tuning time, yeah. Oh yeah, the pirate stations are the only other stations that are rotating. Yeah, how do they tune it? I don't know, they just tune your ship. Oh, they don't even say howdy. Ah. Oh, yeah. I think in a later game they like say like howdy. Welcome to this pirate station. Or something like that. Deviant Furiat.
Connection to local trading network established.
Engine. Oh, look at those prices though. I had forgotten how expensive the engine tuning is. Holy moly. Holy moly. Well, while we're already here, we might as well buy one engine tuning.
Engine tuning bought. This service is a time-limited special, available only now. Your engine will be optimized by a team of specialists, and your ship will be faster than ever before.
See, time limited offer. We have to buy it now. Sorry, we have to buy it now, guys.
Engine tuning bought.
I mean, it's going to save us so much time in the long run, so... I don't actually know how much faster we get now, but... let's hope it was a lot. Let's hope it was a lot. Do we feel faster? I don't know, I feel faster. I definitely feel poorer now, having spent everything on engine tuning. Yeah, with this ship never before seen in the universe, with highly experimental tech, and the pirates just look at it and go, yup, I can make it faster. That's exactly what they can do. It's a limited time offer though, yeah. Limited time only, they say. Do it now or regret your choice later.
Target now locked on. Solar power plant beta. Target now locked on. Flower farm Eta.
Oh, quantum tube factory. Suddenly he's not so surprised pirates can destroy us. I mean, yeah, nobody ever said that pirates are bad engineers.
Target now locked on. Quantum tube fab. Target now locked on. A Thaladian sun oil refinery is the place where the flower heads of the...
Wait.
Target now locked on. Thaladi trading station.
Alright. There's more stations in this direction as well.
Target now locked on Teladi Space Equipment Dock.
Oh, the equipment dock is over there. Huh. This has an equipment dock as well. This system actually is quite well equipped. It's company pride, isn't it? Firmenstolz in German. Yeah.
Target now locked on Teladianium Foundry Gamma.
Teladianium Foundry. Oh, there are so many factories still. There's a lot more in the corner here that I've apparently missed. Are they super high? Are they super low? Where are they hiding? Wait, they're not here? Oh no, I am turned the wrong way. Okay, now it should be in this direction. Okay. No, wait, what? I scanned those. Oh, there's more behind. Okay. So yeah, speed is important, so we do invest in the engine tuning. Now sadly, I don't have any idea how much faster we're actually getting. But I'm sure it was worth all of the 40,000 that we spent there.
Target now locked on Dream Farm Beta.
Dream
Due to
Farm,
the fact that the Teladi
this
swamp
one does
plant
have
has been outlawed by
some swamp plants. Wait, you're not in an M3? You're not in an M3 right now? What are you in?
Target solar power plants.
Are you an M4 pirate? Because that's kind of hardcore. Wait, you haven't gotten an M3 yet?
Bliss Place. A Bliss Place is a factory in a secret location.
Okay, the company pride seems also pretty heavily invested in the whole space wheat trade, so I don't know what that says about the Teladi.
Target now locked on Dream Farm due to the fact that the Teladi
A scorpion something. I mean, you can just press S and then figure out what ship you're in. Ah, but you don't have the game open, I assume, right now. Speed is very good if you're just trying to dodge stuff.
Target now locked on Ore Mine Delta.
Speed is arguably also extremely powerful in the hands of the player. In the hands of the AI, maybe not so much, but in the hands of the player...
Target now locked on Silicon Mine Alpha.
A fast ship is a ship that keeps you alive. Because if you can outrun the enemy, you can decide to take a fight or not.
Ore Mine Gamma.
Whereas if you're slower, it's their decision to engage you or not.
Target now locked on Ore Mine Beta.
Yeah, but in this game, I'm pretty sure engine tunings are unlimited.
Target now locked on Asteroid.
Oh, what? It can push you past your max cap speed? Well, that is strange.
Target now locked on Flower Farm Zeta. Target now locked on Solar power plants.
Alright, I think we scanned almost everything here. There's 2 little factories remaining. Looks like a Teladianium foundry.
Target now locked on. Teladianium Foundry, Delta.
To slam it into a TM. A TM. A military transporter.
Target
For the
now
boarding.
locked on. Flower Farm, Epsilon.
There's the gate. Let's aim for the gate. A TM can hold like 15
No
Marines, I
aim.
think. If my memory is right. The pirate TM barreling at you with 300 meters per second. I mean, imagine this pirate
Target
destroyer
now on
barreling at you at
gate.
300
CO's
meters per
sprite.
second. Huh? Huh? How about that? The fastest destroyer in the galaxy. And I think, actually now that you mentioned, I think pirate destroyers are already the fastest. So if you tune them even more,
Entering system. CO's sprite.
you can just be the speediest destroyer this side of the jump gate network. I don't know.
Target now locked on. Paranid Ganymede.
Alright, no, I want to sell our ore actually. Yeah, that laser factory there on the left could be good. Or what is that? It's a laser factory. Or there's a missile factory. Ah, the missile factory might not even need the ore. Let's check it out though. Ah, the split is the fastest one. Of course, the split one is the fastest one. Typical split.
Target now locked on. Weapon component factory. The
A
weapon
weapon
component
component
factory
factory.
manufactures a wide range of warheads that suit many different.
Ah, okay, in this game you produce warheads and then you produce missiles from the warheads, I think.
Target now locked on. Solar target now locked on. Solar target now locked on. This laser forge manufactured.
I don't like that the laser forge has so much ore, but
This laser forge manufactured.
surely there's a Tilladianium foundry that's really out of ore.
Target now locked on. Sun.
So some refinery. I think over there is Tilladianium foundry. Split Scorpion Raider. Oh, the Raider ones are usually even faster, so I think you have like you must have a super
Target
fast
now
info.
locked on. Tilladianium. A Tilladianium found.
Oh, this one actually has ore. Rats. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the radar version has less. They often have less shields and more speed. And less shield, but I can't even imagine how a split ship could have less shields unless like you get like a single M5 slot or something. Oh, it's a Vanguard. I think a Vanguard is actually slower? No. I don't know, isn't the Vanguard just all around better than the standard version?
Target now locked on. Gate Blue Prophet.
But you would have to look it up, how they compare. What? That Vulture driver was crazy.
Blue Prophet.
Oh, so many Tiladianium foundries. We should be able to sell our ore here.
Target now locked on. Tiladi Vulture.
Like that one. Let's try that one first. No, wait, that's an ore mine. Let's try that one first.
Target now locked on. A Tiladianium foundry.
Oh yeah, this one is really low on ore. There we go. Let's give it some ore. Once again, if I can find the entrance.
Please dock as soon as you...
Docking computer.
There we go. There it is. Slow down. Our top speed doesn't seem that much higher considering where the green bar is now. Maybe 20% higher or something? Ah, less hull. Less hull isn't so bad. Faster and more weapon energy is
Connection
great.
to local trading network.
Alright, well, we're making a few
Ore
thousand
sold.
here. 2,000 or 3,000, I think.
South.
And I'm going to point us at that gate and I'm going to do a quick water break.
Target now locked on. Argon lifter. Target now locked on. Tiladi Vulture. Entering system. Greater profit. Target now locked on. Sun oil.
Did we
refinery.
die?
Alpha.
We look very not dead. Oh, but I can hear fighting noises. Alright, back to our favorite crystal factory. And some funky combat music. Oh, I should figure out how much faster is the speed engine tuning in X Beyond the Frontier. I'm curious now. And I'm fine with getting told that for this game. So if anybody knows, just tell me.
Palladium Foundry Alpha.
Yep, I don't want the Palladium Foundry. I want the crystal one. Where is the crystal one? Where is the crystal? It's apparently here and then to the left. Is it exactly behind the Palladium?
Palladium Foundry Alpha.
It was exactly behind there. Huh.
Target now locked on. Talati Vulture. Target now locked on. Crystal Fab Alpha.
This is the Talati crystal positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
I can't find anything about how much
Successfully
faster an
docked.
engine tuning makes you in this game.
The Talati company are delighted for the opportunity to make great profits with such as you. Welcome on board this crystal fab.
Connection to local trading network established. Crystals bought.
Nope, I don't see any numbers. Oh well. Well, we've scouted a bit. There isn't really a stable supply of swamp plants in this area, we must say. So maybe our first goal should be to start a stable swamp plant production. For that we will need a dream farm?
Target now locked on. Gate Sizewell.
Was it called Dream Farm? Dream Palace? Dream something something? No, it's the Bliss Place and the Dream something. Also, somebody tagged me on Discord. What is happening? It's just subject being subject. Okay.
Enter side.
Sorry, I need to get my window order in order.
Target now locked on. Unknown Xenon ship. Target now locked on. Unknown Xenon ship.
That's a lot of xenon here.
Target is now in firing range. Target left firing range. No aim. Target now locked on. Asteroid. No aim.
No aim. No, we do have an aim. We want to become space weeds. Czars? Kings? I don't even know. No, not space weebs. There is no...
Target now locked on.
I mean, I would like to
Solar
become...
power
No, we're
plant.
already space weebs, Max, because we are a Terran, which are, as we established, Japanese people
This
nowadays.
is your solar
Earth was unified under
Please
Japan in
dock
this
as soon as you
timeline.
get green position lights.
Everybody speaks Japanese now, so I assume also everybody is a weeb. Because that's how it goes. The 80s timeline. It is kind of an 80s timeline, isn't it? Like the idea that Japan would come to dominate the world. It's like nowadays how everybody thinks
Successfully
China's gonna
docked.
dominate the world.
Welcome back to your solar power.
I wonder if this thing has sold anything or if it has been dry.
Connection to local trading
Oh
network
boy, it
established.
has sold
Crystal
and it
transferred.
has sold well. Welcome. Oh, look at that. The money even stops showing us
The credits that this factory made by selling its products can be transferred to your account. Also, credits from your account can be funds transferred.
107,085 credits, and we don't even see the cents anymore. Because we're just so rich. We're just so rich. Alright, time to invest in some bliss. I need a TL. Where's the TL? And it's all the way over there, and it's usually somewhere. Yeah, I see it. That's the TL. It's kind of the Blade Runner's timeline, isn't it?
Target now locked on. Tilati Albatross.
Captain, you've struck up. Captain of the Albatross to pilot. We're
Target now locked on.
The Rise of Japan. Oof. And then there was the Lost Decade. Yeah, but this game came actually out in 1999, so it's quite late for that. Quite late on that.
This is positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Successful.
Alright, what are we gonna buy now?
Connection to
stations?
local trading network established.
Wait, we can't even buy a Bliss Place. Am I blind or can we not buy a Bliss Place? Ah, our dreams have been crushed. Our dreams of becoming space wheat. I can buy a Blast Blue? No,
Silicon
I cannot.
mine.
Ah. I can buy a dream farm, but that's not the same. That's just a plan. That's not the Bliss Palace. Ah.
This
Foiled once again. Well, then we're back to the original plan, and we're just going to buy
A
a...
Teladian sun oil refinery is the place where the flower heads of the Teladian sunrise flower are pressed and then processed to produce the crude oil known as nostrum.
We will
Refining
produce some
requires
nostrum
a
oil.
constant supply. Sun oil
Because I
refinery.
want to.
You can
Alright. And we're going to go towards the northern gate. We're going to put it somewhere near our power plant.
no aim. Target now locked on. Asteroid. Target now
Also-
locked on. Teladi Albatross.
Prepare yourself that we get now a nice, another nice building the station animation. Let's put it a bit up, like here maybe. Sure. This seems fine to me. I'm going to tell them to unpack the thing.
How can we obtain a profit together?
There we go. We're building our next factory.
We are unloading. Goodbye and make good profits.
Ah, we bought another Lego space kit. And now the construction robots are going to build it for us. They're somehow magically summoning beams. And then they're arranging the beams. And it looks almost like it has a basic structure. And then in the next step, it looks like it doesn't really have a basic structure anymore. And it's still being built. And then in the next step, it's done. That's how you build a space station. It's as simple as that. There we go.
Target now locked on. Sun Oil Refinery.
This is positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Successfully docked.
Welcome back to your Sun Oil Refinery.
Welcome back to our Sun Oil Refinery.
Connection to local trading network.
So yeah, we need
established.
sunrise flowers and energy cells. We can change the price of the nostrum oil, and I actually want more because there
New
are places
price
that buy it for
selected.
this much. And then we need a Teladi vulture. I probably want more than one.
Transporter ordered at shipyard.
And then I'm going to give them... I'm going to give them 10,000.
Funds transferred.
Energy cells for this price is a bit too high. Let's say we buy at most for 10
New
credits.
price selected.
Or 950
New
because that's the
price
one of our
selected.
own factory. And we really want to also
New price
cheaper
selected.
flowers. And the Nostrob, oh yeah, we're trying to sell for a little bit higher price. 55 is maybe a bit too ambitious. Let's say
New price select. New
50.
price selected.
But yeah, oh, the Teladi voucher's only 10,000. That's
You
good.
can order transport ships to help you transport the necessary resources to this factory. After you order,
Okay, yeah. So I think in this game they can only buy the resources. So maybe I have to keep the Nostrop oil price reasonably low.
new price selected. New
46
price
is like a good
selected.
middle ground.
New price
Let's
selected.
stay average JJ Ho-Ho. Let's stay at 48.
You can specify at which price other factories and their transporters can buy your product. If your price is competitive, it is more likely other factories and stations will choose your factory.
And we give them a starting budget of 10,000, which should be enough for... Actually, that's only 1,000 energy cells, isn't it?
You can specify at which price other factories and their transporters can buy your product. If your price is competitive,
Let's give them a bit more. Or let's give them 20,000.
funds transferred.
And give them a defensive Teladi bat, but the Teladi bat won't be able to defend them really well, so that's probably not worth it. Alright. Maybe we need to buy the Sunrise Flowers a bit more.
New price selected.
I don't know how the Sunrise
New
Flower
price
market is. I'm
selected.
pretty sure the energy cell market can definitely supply us energy cells this cheap. Sunrise Flower one, probably not. Alright, let's check out our solar power plant. Is it out of crystals?
Target now locked on. Solar power plant.
No, but it doesn't have any credits for us right now. It's still producing. Alright, yeah, I just took all the money out. Right. Well then. Should we also buy a flower plant? I mean, it's gonna make money. Everything we invest in is gonna make money. I'm gonna get one load of crystals. Oh yeah, by the way, these are our own transporters, and I don't really remember. I think I can talk to them.
Target now locked on. Asteroid. Target now locked on. Teladi Volt.
May the prophets be with you. How can we
No, I can't give them orders. Which is a shame. Which is a shame. Oh well, we're going to keep going.
Target now locked on. Gate greater profit.
But at least the stream title is now still correct. We are going to lubricate the lizard economy with this nostril oil.
Profit. Turbo engaged. Target now locked on. Crystal Fab Alpha.
Yeah, but the fact that I have to supply the crystals by hand is going to be a long-term problem. So I think long-term we're just gonna have to let the
Please dock as soon as you get green.
let the thing be dry, run dry, our energy cell production facility, because there's no way to automatically supply it with crystals. No. Oh. I could up the crystal price, that is true. But it cannot buy it. It doesn't have any vouchers it can buy.
Connection to local trading network established. Crystals bought.
I'm not sure if they ever sell in this game. I have the feeling in this game they only buy. And you have to buy your own resources. I think in this first version it's very simplistic. I think there are no independent traders. I think it's all average. No, even in X3 there are basically no independent traders. These are all ships that are owned by some station that are trying to get the supply for the station.
Target now locked on. Gate Sizewell.
So yeah.
Entering system. Sizewell.
There isn't really any way for me, I think, to get the money. To get the money used on the station.
Target now locked on. Asteroid.
But we can lubricate our own stations a little bit here.
Target now locked on. Tiladi Albatross.
You've struck up a good match with the captain of the Albatross.
Target now locked on.
So I just hired the Albatross again to follow us. And I'm also going to buy our own flower farm now. I hope I have the money left for that. I should have just enough. He says. Yes, I do have just enough. Not enough to give that thing a trader, but
This is positive.
everything one step at a time.
As soon as you get green position lights.
Successfully.
Man, the inertia while training, the inertia while training
Connection
is,
to
can be
local
quite
trading
high.
network
Okay,
established.
we don't want a dream farm, we want a flower farm.
Flower farm bought.
We bought the flower farm. And then we're going to go near our stations there again, because I like having them all in a similar spot. Although they're a bit close on the map for my taste. Still recognizable, but a bit close. Don't even talk about the complexes in X3.
No aim.
Hey, where is
Target
the
now locked on.
Albatross?
Sun Oil Refinery.
Albatross, where are you going?
Target now locked on. Asteroid. No aim. Target now locked on. A Teladian Sun Oil Refinery is
we
the
do have
place
some,
where the flower heads of the Teladian
okay, it's already
sunrise
producing
flower
Nostra oil,
are
that's
pressed
nice.
and then processed to produce the crude oil known as Nostra. The refinery requires a constant supply of Teladian sunrise flower.
That's good to know. Now, Albatross, where are you? And that's the Albatross.
Target now locked on. Teladi Vulture. Target now locked on. Teladi Albatross.
Alright, how about you?
We are unloading. Goodbye and make good profit.
And we get the nice building animation again. I'm pretty sure I could abort it, but I don't want to, I like it. We're about to loop the lizards through. We have our own Nostrop oil refinery, like sunflower oil refinery, and we're building our own flower farm here. And then we should be producing some nice amounts of Nostrop oil.
Target now locked on. Flower.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the flower farm in a second. First, I need to deliver the crystals to our energy power plant, and then I can also get some energy cells and directly feed it to the flower farm.
This is positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Successfully. Connection to local trading
Oh,
network
nice.
established.
They got some money back.
Crystals transferred.
We have
Funds
25k
transferred.
again in the account.
The credits that
They were out of crystals again, which is a problem they're going to run into for now forever. I don't know, this might have...
Target now locked on. Sun Oil Refinery.
No, I need there. That's our sunflower farm.
Target now locked on. Flower Farm.
This is positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
On the other hand, I can't really leave this
docked.
area now, can I?
Back to your flower farm.
Because I can't really build anything anywhere else. Oh, look at our nice flower farm. I don't know why we need this huge air volume, but it's really nice.
Connection to local trading network established. Transporter ordered at shipyard. New price selected.
Let's just sell at slightly below
New
average.
price selected.
And then, oh, I didn't bring any energy cells with me. I'm an idiot. Well, you should get like 10,000, I guess. To buy
Funds transferred.
energy cells. Oh, I'm a bit lost here. Which direction are my...
Target now locked on. Asteroid.
There it is.
Target now locked on. Solar power plant.
This is positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Success.
I wanted to bring some energy cells
Connection
over.
to local trading network established. Energy cells transferred.
And I also want to look at the prices I set in the Nostrop factory in the... What did I set for the sunflowers?
Target now locked on. Sun
14.
Oil Refinery.
That's a bit ambitious, isn't it? Also, I should probably lower that Nostrop price a bit
Target
more.
now locked on.
Because
Sun Oil
I just want
Refinery.
most profit per hour. I don't actually care so much about profit per input. It's gonna run full on a full stop.
As soon as you get green position lights.
That's just gonna waste time for me.
Six. Connection to local trading network established.
Let's say we go to
New
42.
price selected.
That's a good price. And we buy the sun. Oh, but actually they could buy the flowers for 14, so why shouldn't they? If they can buy it for that, they should.
Target now locked on. Talati Vulture. Target now locked on. Flower Farm.
Oh, our transporter's coming into our flower farm. Kalpa's gonna make a bold assumption. I have to read the rest while I'm docking.
Please dock as soon as
The
you
Mark
get
1
green
trade software
position
allows
lights.
ships to be used by station manager for fetching, supplying within your personal empire, but require Mark 2 trade to do trades with NPC stations. That could be it.
Successfully
Or you
docked.
might need satellites so that the station manager can actually see the prices. Or something like that, I don't know.
Connection to local trading network. Energy cells
So,
transferred.
there you go, 80 energy cells. How many energy cells per sunrise flower? It actually can't be much. Because it can't... Okay, it's 1 to 2. So we're gonna turn a profit of 6 for every sunrise flower here.
Energy cells are the unified energy storage.
No, wait, 12. Profit of 12. Wait, is our sunrise... Our sunrise thing is somehow upside down. I don't know how we managed that, but it's upside down.
Target now locked on. Solar power plant.
But the station does have money, Kalpa, right? Yeah, it's throwing extra money at the station, you said.
Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
No, then I really don't know. Can you override, or is the station manager like in control now? Can you just buy your own Mark II trader and just tell it to sell at the best price?
Success. Connection to local trading network established. Energy cells transferred.
There's no Mark II trader software available within the void. Well, then I think you just have to wait for other traders to come by your station. Oh, but Bofu might be very special. I don't know. No, but you said it's a boron system, the void, so I guess there must be people buying Bofu. Oh no, the void is a vanilla region even, right? Yeah, the void even is a vanilla region. It exists here as well, yeah. Well, it doesn't exist in this game, but I believe even in extension it exists.
Target now locked on. Gate greater profit. Entering system greater profit.
And that the station manager also buys supplies? Like, is he buying the supply side as well? You said he was, right? So... Oh, it hasn't sent out to do anything yet. Well, that is suspicious, though. If he hasn't even bought supplies.
Target.
This is positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Yeah, usually at least in X3, I think, Mark 1 trade software was not really sufficient to use them for a station. I mean, yeah, for now I would say just let the Bofu plant run on its own and hope that somebody just comes by and buys.
Target now locked on. Pirate ship. Target now locked on. Successfully docked.
On behalf of Chairman Kyo, the Telani Company are delighted for the opportunity to make great profits with such as you. Welcome on board this crystal fab.
Connection to local trading network established. Crystals, soul crystals, bought.
We barely could afford all of the crystals. But we could afford all of them. Wait, you have stations in your pirate run, or was that your previous run, Knaffel? Ah, the main story run, okay.
Target now locked on. Gate. Sizewell. Entering system. Sizewell.
Alright. Sizewell. Back to our stations. Which are these 3 beautiful stations. That's our flower plant.
Target now
That's
locked on.
no, that's our nostrop oil, sun oil flower refinery, and that's our power plant. The PHQ blew up because boron space. That sounds so sad. That sounds so sad. I'm starting to get hungry. So what do you guys say we progress the story a bit, and then I can take some dinner break? I mean, not during the story progress. I'll have to do an actual break. What's for dinner? I haven't decided yet, but probably frozen karaage plus some edamame plus some inari sushi. Bane would be so laughing right now. Plus some grapes and maybe a kiwi. I will eat a kiwi just for you as a side dish.
Teladi flower farms are large geodesic domes that contain a typical example of the warm, humid atmosphere and conditions of the Teladi planet. Inside
our sunrise
domes,
flowers
Teladi
are
farmers
being
grow vast
produced,
fields
but they're
of-
not being sold yet.
Target now locked on. Teladi vulture.
I think that vulture is
Vulture
actually
is the
transporting
trading vessel
our...
commonly used by the Teladi in all space sectors and can always be found wherever the largest profit is to be made, no matter in whose sector it happens to be. It is
Yeah,
also
oh,
believed
it's going to the sun oil refinery. Oh wait! Somebody's going to buy our nostrop oil. Oh boy, let's look at it actually. So now we have
Target now locked on. Sun oil refinery.
1,500 nostrop oil in there. And actually somebody's coming to buy it.
Target now locked on.
And it's from the Teladi trade
Vulture.
station? That is weird. The trade station is buying at the average price, so I think we're underpricing ourselves here a bit maybe. Anyway, let's watch him go inside and give us the money. Sadly, this game doesn't allow sea tying on the spot, so we're gonna have to watch him like so. So there he is, going in. There he is. It's going in and inside now.
Target a Teladian sun oil refinery.
And he bought
is the place where
1,000
flower
nostrop
heads of
oil.
the
Ah,
Teladi-
that's 40k right there. Easy money. What's the best Japanese food experience so far? So far, this time, I had no good food experience that like stand out because I've been... The city has been in semi-lockdown through it. But the previous times, and I will keep saying the same answer over and over again, I know.
Please dock as soon as you get green position
I know, I
lights.
don't want to dock it out thingy. I want to dock it to...
Target now locked on.
Was,
solar power plant.
Hiroshima style
Docking
okonomiyaki is still
aborted.
my favorite.
This is your positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
But I haven't had those yet since I've been here. Yeah, and last time I was visiting the university, even the university cantina had like good food, but right now it's also like limited access and stuff, so ugh.
Successfully docked.
Welcome back to your solar power plant.
Yep, solar power plant.
Connection to local trading
Oh, solar
network
power
of
plant
crystals
also has some more money for
transferred.
us.
Funds transferred.
Some 20k here, some 20k there, and
credits
soon
that-
we'll be rich. Alright. You guys can
Target
start to
now
see how you
locked
make
on
money, right?
Sun
Because
Oil Refinery. A Teladian
Did somebody
Sun Oil
buy more stuff?
Refinery
No.
is the place where the flower heads of the Teladian sunrise flower are
Okay,
pressed and then
somebody wants to buy
processed produce the
6,000
crude oil
sunrise
known as
flowers.
nostrum. The refinery requires a constant supply of Teladian sunrise flowers.
From Flower Farm Gamma somewhere. 6,000, that's... what? How can we cannot afford 6,000 sunrise flowers? You have 42,000 credits. Sunrise flower is going to cost at least 10. That's already 60,000. You cannot buy... Okay, well, good luck with that order, but I don't think, my friend, we can buy that.
Target
Unless
now
you get more money
Flower
while you're
Farm.
flying.
Teladi flower farms
Flower
are
farm.
large geodesic domes that contain a typical example of the warm, humid atmosphere and conditions of the Teladi planet. Inside these domes, Teladi farmers grow vast fields of white Teladi sunrise flowers, whose heads are used to make up. Teladi flower farms are large geodesic domes that contain a typical example.
Okay, and the other one is trying to buy stuff from our power plant, but is actually out of power.
This is
Out of money.
positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
I'm gonna give them here more money.
Successfully.
This guy needs more money.
Connection to local trading network established.
I'm also gonna lower the price a bit.
New price
14.
selected.
And then I'm gonna
Funds
give you all the money.
transferred.
All the money is a bit much. I need like
Funds
4,000 myself.
transferred.
And then we're gonna do another run of the crystals, because this is where we make the money right now. Didn't I say I want to go do this story though? But I always feel like they could just need that little bit more
Target
money.
now locked on Sun Oil Refinery.
Oh. Also, my indicator just disappeared. Why?
The Teladian Sun Oil Refinery is the place where the flower heads of the Teladian sunrise flower are pressed and then processed. Target now locked on solar power plant.
This is positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
No, give me green position lights, please. Oh boy, that's bad, that's bad.
Successfully docked.
Welcome back to your solar power plant.
Okay, we survived that somehow. I don't know how, but we survived that.
Connection to local trading network established.
Oh, it even has more funds. Oh, we're taking
Funds
that money.
transferred. Shields.
What? Did it save my momentum? Ah, that's a load of something. That means we're still with the crystal mine.
Selected crystals.
This is gonna cost us. This has cost us like 10 minutes. The death.
Cargo bay empty.
That's a shame.
Target now locked on. Gate. Sizewell.
Well, it was ultimately my own fault for being too ambitious at parking there.
Turbo engaged. Entering system. Sizewell. Turbo engaged. Target now locked on. Talati Vulture. No aim.
We don't have a lot of money here. Okay. In the later games, you can transfer
Target
funds
now locked on. Solar power plant.
without having to be at the station, which is a real quality of life upgrade over this. Here we have to dock at the station to transfer funds, because apparently in the future they haven't developed the concept of banking. You need to physically fly there and hand over credits, which I assume is some kind of big gold bullion coin or bar or something.
Connection to local trading network. Funds crystals. Energy cells. Transfer. Target now locked on. Talati Vulture. Target now locked on. Flower Farm.
Listed positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Oh boy, was that too much acceleration? Was that too much acceleration? It wasn't.
Successfully docked.
Welcome back to your flower farm.
Oh, I am actually over the speed limit though, so I don't know why I accept it.
Connection to local trading network established.
I need like
Funds
3,800.
transferred.
You may
Energy
also
cells
those,
transferred.
lowering the price to
New price.
14.
New price selected.
We're always upside down when we
Target
come out
now
of there.
locked on. Flower Farm.
I don't know why that station is upside down. It is kind of weird. I wasn't even upside down when I ordered the build. Maybe the Pegasus was the Albatross was upside down. I wouldn't know.
No aim.
So I still would like to know how much faster I got thanks to that engine upgrade.
Target now locked on. Gate greater profit. Entering system greater profit.
So the only thing I can find is that there are 30 upgrades.
Target now locked on. Crystal Fab.
This is positive.
And they get you from 190 to 790, which is 630 steps. Which will probably mean that it's 20 per step. Which means with 2 steps we went from 190 to 240. Oh, I should slow down, speaking of speed. So that's like a 25% speed increase that we got there. But the steps get quite
Successfully
expensive
docked.
quite quickly.
On behalf of Chairman Keogh, the Telani Company are delighted for the opportunity to make great profits with such as you. Welcome on board this Crystal Fab.
Connection to local trading network established.
Oh! I needed more than 3,800. 70 times 80 is like 5,000. Yeah, I needed like 5,000.
Crystals are important for the crystal
Damn it.
spot.
Oh well, we're delivering a half load then. Well, 20 per engine tuning, so we would need 10 engine tunings to double our speed. And 10 engine tunings would be like a lot of money.
Target now locked on. Gate Sizewell.
Probably something like 1 million.
Turbo engaged. Entering system Sizewell. Target now locked on. Teladi Vulture. Target now locked on. Teladi Vulture. Target now locked on. Teladi Trading Station. No aim. Target now locked on. Solar power plant.
This is positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Alright, let's dock.
Connection to local trading network established. Crystals transferred. Funds transferred. Energy cells transferred.
How's our Nostrop looking?
Target now locked on. Sun Oil Refinery.
I mean, it has a lot of money. But it's out of sunrise flowers and it's waiting for its inbound trade. Ugh. It's kind of annoying.
Target now locked on. Flower Farm.
This is positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Success.
Oh, I didn't even check if the flower farm, what the status was of
Connection
the
to
ship.
local trading network
Oh, they
established.
still have money and they have good energy cells.
Energy
actually.
cells transferred.
So, I think I might be able to siphon a bit of money here.
Funds transferred. The credits that this factory
I mean,
made
3,500
by selling its
NHLs
products
is a
can be
good
transferred
stock.
to your account. Also, credits from your account can be transferred to the factory, so freighters working for you can buy resources. Target now locked. A Teladian sun oil refinery is the place where the flower heads of the Teladian sunrise flower are pressed and then processed.
But
to
this one is
produce the
standing
fruit.
still because it's waiting for sunrise flowers.
This is positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
I still want some of that money.
Success. Connection to local trading network established.
I'm gonna leave them. How many energy cells can they buy for 30,000? Like 3,000 energy cells, right? Yeah.
Funds
It's
transferred.
plenty. So we're taking 50,000 and we're running with the money.
Turbo engaged.
I think I want the west gate. It's probably quicker to go through the west gate.
Turbo engaged.
And we're going to go for story progress now. We're going to do what the captain of the Teladi Phoenix told us a while ago when we asked about how do we get to the Argons, the Argonians. He said go north and west until you reach Seo's Baksoid, and then go through the west gate and you will find a strange race but peaceful, the Boron, and then go through the west gate, and he said many times, by which he means
Target
3
now
times,
locked on. Gate. Profit
and then we'll
share.
find the Kingdom End sector, and from there through the south gate we will reach the Argon Federation, and the Argon Federation will actually the system we will reach is 3 worlds. There's a shorter route actually that we could take.
Entering system. Profit
I'm not sure
share.
if we want to. We could go through clouds of Atreus, but no, we're gonna do the real story road here, using the story intended way. And then we're probably gonna build at least 1 factory somewhere over there. Now I don't know if we want to build something in Kingdom End. It's kind of out of the way.
Target now locked on. Talati Vulture.
Like, Cloud of Atreus I could see building something there, but then that has a problem that it's close to a Xenon sector, which is also not great. What would I even want in Kingdom End?
System. Theo's Bucktoid.
I could buy like a Bogas factory. Just set up a single factory.
Target now locked on. Unknown Xenon ship. Target now locked on. Boron Dolphin.
I should probably trade it along the way. Something like ore mining. Or maybe if there's very cheap palladium, we could
Target
think about
now
that.
locked on. Ore mines. Ore mines are made.
This is not a well-supplied ore mine.
Ore mines are made.
This is also not a well-supplied ore mine. I don't really want the silicon
Target
mine,
now
but
locked. Silicon mines are built.
this is a very well-supplied silicon mine, so I'm actually gonna do it. We're going to be traveling a long way. So just keep my eyes open for takers of silicon. I'm sure we can get a good deal. I'm pretty sure our Kingdom End has at least a quantum tube. No, but quantum tubes need ore, I think. But I think Kingdom End also has a chip planned.
Six. Connection to local trading network.
Yeah, that's the minimum price. We're
Silicon
taking it.
wafers bought.
So we bought silicon wafers for about 28k worth. Let's see if we can find a really good buyer for that. Man, these goggles are just so important. Without the goggles, almost impossible for me to spot those gates.
No aim. Target now locked on. Gate Menelaus Frontier. Entering system Menelaus Frontier.
Well,
Target now locked on. Pirate
sounds a
ship.
bit funky. Alright, did we have a chip plant in this system? No. Unless there's one on the side here, but I don't think so. I don't know what this laser fab did do. Yeah, the factory manager feature sounds really polished. Sounds really posh. Well, I'm also crossing my fingers
Target
for your
now
bow
locked
guys.
on. Alpha IRE. This laser forge manufactured.
No, it's... And those look just like loads of mines, so I doubt we're gonna get a good price for silicon in this system. So I gotta find the gate. Where's the gate? I don't know. I've lost a little bit of my bearing here.
Target now locked on. Solar power plant. Gamma.
Is it actually behind here? Yeah, it's actually behind there. Sorry for that.
Target now locked on. Royal Boron Trading Station.
I always like these rotating tentacly boron stations. They look cool.
Target now locked on. Royal Boron Trading Station. Target now locked on. Gate Queen's Space. Turbo engaged. Entering system Queen's Space.
The Queen's Space. Nikki would be happy if he was here.
Target
You
now
hadn't been
locked on.
banned.
Unknown Xenon ship.
Oh, this has a lot of energy cells, which would be a good system actually to put your own stuff, because this means you can really easily supply it.
Target is now
What's
in
that?
firing range.
I think that's a bow gas. No, that's probably Bofu.
Target now locked on. Bofu Chemical Lab. Beta.
Yep.
Target now locked on. Solar power plant. Zeta. Target now locked on. Stock mixery. Gamma.
What does the stock mixer need?
Target now locked on.
The
Stock
Lexian
mixery.
wheat,
Gamma.
soja. Why is it called soja husks and not soy husks, even though everything is
Target now
translated to
locked
soy?
on. Solar power plant Alpha.
It is a bit weird, isn't it? Where is the next gate?
Target now locked on. Royal Boron. We are scanned by Boron Octopus.
It's gotta be in this direction. No, it also didn't need any Teladi food, Knuffle. Just needed boron, argon, and paranit. Cloth rhymes are not food, no.
No aim.
Or does it say somewhere that they are food? I never thought they were food. I don't think it says anywhere that that's eaten.
Gate rocks drift. Turbo engaged. Entering system. Rogues drift.
Rogues drift.
Target now locked on.
Have, like,
unknown xenon ship.
There's a lot of factories in this system. There's a quantum... Oh, that's a computer plant. Right up ahead there. I am very certain. Also, what is that station all the way down there? It was a suspiciously low station. But it's not actually a pirate station, it's just
Target
a very
now
low
locked
station.
on. Boron Dolphin.
Oh well.
Target now locked on. Bofu Chemical Lab. Gamma.
This station manager is sending out a ship to sell Bofu. Well, Kalpa, sounds like you fixed it.
Target now locked on. 2 fabs. Manufacture
They could be a bit lower on the silicon wafers for my taste.
This space missile factory.
Okay, those guys are definitely too high on silicon wafers. And where was that computer factory that I saw? Well, that's not it. Sorry for the music
Target
reset.
now locked on. Quantum
That is
tube
it.
fab
That is it.
alpha.
Or is that a computer component?
Target now locked on. Computer plant. A computer plant manufacturer.
Oh, they have also silicon wafers. I mean,
2
can
fabs
check out this
manufacture quantum
tube
or
fab
so-called plank
price.
tubes. Successfully docked.
Queen Atreus and the Kingdom of Boron bid you a peaceful welcome. It is good to see friends aboard the Boron Kingdom Quantum Tube Fab.
That can be annoying if you can't build your own bow gas, yeah. And you have to make sure that the NPC stations don't run out.
Connection to local trading network established.
This isn't actually an amazing profit we make here. No, I'm holding off on the silicon. Holding off on the silicon is always bad.
Silicon is the main mineral resource. Silicon wafers sold.
Yeah, we're just selling them.
Turbo engaged.
Rolk's Drift. So what's the next one?
Target now locked on. Gate Kingdom End.
Yeah, I wanted to say Kingdom End, but I forgot that she says Gate before that. So here we are, Kingdom End. What will be in Kingdom End? Spoiler alert, it does not have the cool music in this game. It does not have the good music. It only gets the good music and the good visuals in X3, I think. Even in X2 it's kind of disappointing. But oh god, in X3 it's a great system. RIP. Oh, you were wishing for the good music? I mean, I can understand. It's amazing, so... I think they have a 5 megajoule production though here. And I think this might be it. Or was it 25?
Now locked on. Weapon component factory.
This is what
Alpha. The weapon component factory manufactures.
Oh, and they are out of cloth rhymes. Speaking of cloth rhymes.
Target now locked on. Bofu Chemical Lab. Delta. Target now locked on. Solar. Target now locked on. Bofu Chemical Lab. Delta.
What? That is Delta, not Delta.
Target now locked on. Shield armor production. This production facility
It's
manufactures
1
the
megajoule
basic 1 megawatt shield used by all smaller fighter and...
I wanted a 5 megajoule shield.
Target now locked on. Boron Space Equipment Dock. Boron Space Equipment Docks are the place in the
Let's check out a Boron equipment dock. I don't think we've docked at one yet. So they all have their special little gimmicks that they can give you each race in the original XP on the Frontiers. XP on the Frontier. The Frontier being the speed of light, by the way. I'm pretty sure, at least. And the Borons can give you the Ecliptic Projector. Which can be useful. It also can also be kind of ugly if my memory is right, but it can be useful.
Successfully docked. Connection to local trading network established.
There's the Ecliptic Projector. Let's get it.
Ecliptic Projector bought.
We could also get some weapons. So yeah, the Gamma Particle Accelerator Cannon or the Alpha HE Plasma Thrower. I mean, alpha particle accelerator cannon sounds like something we can afford, so let's get 2 of those.
Alpha particle accelerator cannon.
Because we will need weapons where we are going. I know, it's surprising. Me buying weapons in this day and this
Target
age.
now locked on. Boron space equipment dock. Turbo engaged. Target now locked on. Royal Bor. Target now locked on. Crystal Fab Beta.
Oh, there's a crystal fab here.
Target now locked on. Royal Boron Trading Station.
Alright, this is the moment we've all been waiting for.
Target now locked on. Gamma PAC Laser Forge. This laser forge manufactures the gamma particle accelerator.
I should have bought it there, honestly. No, I still
Target
can.
now locked on. Solar power plant Beta. Solar power plants.
Alright, behind this gate is Argon space. We will finally find out who or what the Argonians are and what they have to do with our fate. And why people keep telling us, no way, yeah, I know Kalpa.
Target
After
now
so much
locked
time.
on. Gate 3 worlds.
We will see the 3 worlds system. And we will
Turbo
learn.
Engaged. Entering system 3 worlds.
We will learn. Absolutely nothing. Nothing happens when you enter here. It's kind of disappointing. Found area dominated by Argon. 40 hours in. Alright. Well, here are the 3 worlds. A really unrealistic arrangement of planets over there.
Target now locked on. Boron Dolphin. Target now locked on. Target now locked on. Pirate ship. Target now locked on. Boron Dolphin. Target now locked on. Gate Kingdom End.
Alright, we are going to try and talk to somebody here. If I can find somebody to talk to, like that guy over there seems to be talkable. He's so far away.
Target now locked on. Argon Buster.
Comm channel opened.
Okay, we can now ask this random Argonian that's flying around here, where's Earth?
I'm afraid I can't help you. Have you asked the captain of a destroyer?
And now he's like, I have no idea where that place is. Ask the captain of a destroyer. Also, yeah,
Target
the
now.
Argonians
locked
in this
on.
game
Argon
really
Buster.
look like they're a separate species from mankind. Look at him. Way to system Argon Prime.
Forget it. Try somewhere else.
Oh, and he's not even telling us how to get to Argon Prime. He's not even gonna tell us how to get to Argon Prime. Yeah, he's a root buster. Well, we're going to talk.
Target now locked on. Gate Power Circle.
I think they're Scottish. You're right, Strudel. They are Scottish. Why are they Scottish? Are all the Argonians Scottish in this game?
Turbo engaged. Entering system power circle. Target now locked on. Gamma IRE Laser Forge. Alpha.
I wanted to stop here to get some...
Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
You can never jump in this game, Gnafo. The whole story is that the jump drive is damaged. So don't expect me to jump around anytime soon.
Successfully docked.
On behalf of our President and Senator, welcome aboard the Argon Federation's Gamma IRE Laser Forge.
I love how he says Gamma IRD Laser Forge. I don't know. There's something about the way he says that really
Connection
speaks
to
to me.
local trading network established.
Alright, let's continue our way to Argon Prime. Who knows? Maybe we're lucky and it's just behind the south gate here. Who knows? Nobody can know this. Since they're not willing to give us the coordinates themselves, they're just rude and saying, don't ask me. And meanwhile, I'm hoping that our factories back in Sizewell are making some money for us. I did
Target
leave
now
them.
locked on. Gate Heron's Nebula.
I did leave them with enough funds that they should be able to do it. Wait, this is Heron's Nebula.
Turbo
Right.
engaged. Entering system Heron's Nebula.
Right, east of here is Cloud Base Northwest. No, east of here is
Target now locked on. Argon Lifter.
Line of Energy. West of here should be Cloud Base Northwest. And south of here
Target
should
now
be
locked on.
Argon Prime.
Argon Lifter. Target now.
Yes? What's happening?
Where's Earth?
I'm afraid I can't help you. Have you asked the captain of a destroyer?
They look so weird. They didn't even look human to me.
Yes? What's happening? I got better things to do than to show you, of all people, the way.
They're really Scottish. Why are they Scottish? Can you actually beat the story without shooting a single time? No. I guess if hiring my own ships and letting them shoot for me counts as me not shooting, then yes. No, you have to shoot. I'm pretty sure you have to shoot. Ramming strategy. I guess ramming strategy, yes. With ramming strategy, you can probably win the game. I'm not sure about the final mission, but you can at least farm reputation.
Target now locked on. Argon cattle ranches are large farms dedicated to the breeding. Target now locked on. Argon Lifter.
What is the name?
The Argon Lifter is a versatile merchant ship found throughout the Argon sectors. It is a reliable, cost-effective workhorse. It is very popular and owned by most Argon factories and space stations to ferry their goods and resources between
Argon
destinations.
Lifter. It's not even a Mercury. Wow, that is an old name. But they do have older names here. They have the Argon Buster, they have the Argon Elite, and the Argon Discoverer. Alright, now behind this gate there's a special sector.
Target
one that
now
does have a
locked
destroyer.
on Gate Argon Prime.
It is Argon Prime, and we're here to get some answers to our most pertinent questions. The most important one actually that we're still asking is, where is Earth?
Turbo engaged. Entering system.
We're not the
Argon
smartest
Prime.
person in the universe, it seems, that we're still asking people where's Earth. Alright, we are in Argon Prime. We're gonna look for a very special ship. A destroyer. I don't know where it is though. It's up here, huh? Ah, I can see it now. They did already build the Argon 1, Knuffle. They did already build the Argon 1. Ah, and also, did I mention that in this game, destroyers are the fastest class? Oh, that's not actually true, but they are pretty fast. We will have trouble catching up with this guy. Alright, Mr. Argon DDs are dead. Dead! Come on, we just need to talk to this guy. Oh, he wants to kill some Xenon over here. And not just wants to, is very successful at it as well. Fire space torpedoes. My space torpedoes are extremely slow weapons, you know that, Strudel. They're not gonna catch up either. Man, we're trying to play catch up with the Argon 1 here, and it's not working. Oh, it's turning, it's stopped. Oh, it's coming towards us. That's our chance.
Target now locked on Argon Titan.
It's the Argon Titan.
Up to the building of Argon 1, the Titan was the biggest ship in the Argon fleet.
No, this is the Argon Titan. Damn it, where's the Argon 1? Where is the Argon 1? Where is the Argon? Oh well.
Titan speaking. Do you need help?
Are you the captain of this ship?
Yes, this is the captain speaking.
Are you from Argon?
I am the captain of the Argon destroyer Titan. Of course I'm from Argon.
Can you take me to your leader?
This is the captain of the Argon destroyer Titan speaking. Our government has better things to do than deal with itinerant space traders like you.
I need some help.
This is the captain of the Argon destroyer Titan speaking. We are engaged on governmental business. Please do not bother us again. Please identify yourself.
Okay, I need assistance. I am from Earth and need some help.
This is the captain of the Argon destroyer Titan speaking. You must be one of those crazy conners who believe in a holy planet Earth. Go away and don't waste our time. This destroyer has better things to do than taking care of religious maniacs.
And he says you must be one of the goners. Oh? Believing in the holy planet Earth. I do not know what you mean. I need to get back to planet Earth.
This is the captain of the Argon destroyer Titan. I do not care who or what you claim to be. If you bother me again, I will open fire.
Okay. And he just says, yeah, You crazy.
Target now locked
Don't
on.
bother us
Free
ever
Argon
again.
Trading Station.
Bother him? Actually, bothering him will not make him open fire.
Target now locked.
Titan speaking. Do you need help?
I can only ask him to surrender, which is not really what I want to do.
Target now locked on. Free Argon Trading Station.
That's just vanilla dialogue.
This is the Argon Trading Station, Argon Prime. You are talking to the automated interaction system. Make your request. Positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Alright. But where is the Argon one? Where is the Argon one?
Successfully docked.
On behalf of our President and Senator, welcome aboard the Argon Federation's trading station.
That camera swing through the transporter. Wasn't that amazing?
Connection to local trading network established.
Okay. They also sell us an Argon law enforcement license. Not so interested right now. Even though it will give us money for shooting down things. I first really need some better shields. And for that we actually are lucky because this system does have an equipment dock. I just need to find it. I think I found it. It's not reputation limited in this game, Gnafel. In this game, you're
Target
either a
now
friend or you're
locked
not.
on. Argon Space Equipment Dock.
This is positive. Please dock as
Turbo engaged.
Let's see what the Argons are selling us if I don't crash into this. One more loop-de-loop. I really should have gotten one rudder tuning at least. It feels pretty stiff.
Successfully docked.
pulling them forward.
President and Senator.
Maybe, maybe not.
Connection to local trading network
Also just 1
established.
megajoule shield. 1 megawatt shield. The SETA boost extension. Oh, for 88,000. So with this we could actually boost while being in SETA, and that's a thing that doesn't exist even in the later games. Sadly, oh, here's a beta HE plasma thrower for 144k each. Yeah, that's a hefty price. And some scanners. We will need a mineral scanner sooner or later. But it seems we can't really afford much here. I mean, they are like the best weapon in slot in this
Turbo
universe, so
engaged.
alright. How about we end before I take my dinner with the real story, because you guys are all still here and I'm sure you want to see the story, and if I do it at the beginning of a stream you might miss it. So we're going to get a bit more story, because we have been told that we are some kind of goner. What is a goner? It's some kind of religious sect that believes in the holy planet Earth. That's what we heard. But we don't really know more about them, so if they believe in Earth, maybe they know something about Earth? Oh, I also tapped out by accident. Now if only we knew where they lived.
Target now locked on. Argon Lifter.
No, honestly, I'm trying to remember where they are.
Yes. What's happening?
I'm
afraid I can't help you. Have you asked the captain of a destroyer?
Okay, they still can't help us. Is it Cloud
Target
Base
now
Southwest?
locked on Argon Lifter.
Southeast. It's definitely not Cloud Base Southwest. Could be Cloud Base
Target
Southeast.
now locked on Gate Light Home.
Light Home is the later Terra Corp home.
Turbo
I'm not
engaged.
sure. Could also be
Entering
Light
system.
Home.
Light Home. Target now locked on Argon Lifter.
He's trying to remember. He's trying to remember where the Goners lived. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in the southern area. Is that the Goner station? In my memory it looked way bigger than this. Well, I'm gonna check it out.
Target now locked on Rhymes Fact Alpha.
Yeah, that's a Rhymes Factory. Wow. Not the most story relevant thing.
Target now locked on Gate President's End.
I'm pretty sure it's Cloud Base Southwest.
Turbo engaged. Entering system. President's End.
Let's have a quick look, make sure that it's not somewhere here. Or is it in that asteroid system south of Light Home? I forgot the name. It's a system with a lot of asteroids in later games.
Target now locked on Gate Cloud Base Southeast.
Cloud Base Southeast. Getting warmer. Do you know where it is, Strudel? I'm not sure if it was Cloud Base Southeast or Cloud Base Southwest. I feel like it was Southeast. You Googled it. But I also, in my head...
Entering system.
Wolkenbasis
Cloud base
Südwest.
southeast.
Südost. Oh. Let's have a look at the stations.
Target
here.
now locked on. Unknown Xenon ship.
I don't care about the Xenon ships. Uh-oh, we aggroed somebody. Thanks to our 2 engine tuners, we are slightly faster though. Let's hope he gets distracted by that other guy. Yeah, he got distracted. He got distracted even. Elysium of Light. No, that doesn't exist yet. That doesn't exist yet. Is that it? I feel that's not it. I feel it looks kind of like it, but this is too small. The real station is like a huge, big advertisement board. That's probably just cloth rhymes again.
Target now locked on. Cattle Ranch Alpha.
Oh, it's a cattle ranch even. Isn't that fitting for a cult to be living in a cattle ranch? No, I don't think it's here. We're gonna go west, young man. My cattle ranch? No. We don't have a cattle ranch. We could buy a cattle ranch if you insist, Strudel. We could buy our very own cattle ranch.
Target now locked on. Gate or belt.
Oh, it's even called or belt. Me with space cows. I'm sure Young would be absolutely, utterly fascinated by the image.
Turbo engaged. Entering system or belt. Target now locked on. Unknown Xenon ship.
I feel like it's not an ore belt. Oh damn, we got shot at. We're getting shot at.
Target is now in firing range. Target now locked on. Unknown Xenon ship.
Let's get out of here. I don't know how. It must have been an M5 that shot us, because otherwise an 1 megawatt shield would not, 1 megajoule shield would not be blocking any shots. Alright. Let's keep going.
Target now locked on. Free Argon Trading Station.
I would like to dock there, but I'm not gonna try dock while somebody is shooting at me. That's gonna be annoying. We're just gonna power through to the next sector. And then hopefully we can find the Goner Temple and I can start to think about food. The next sector, by the way, is Cloud Base Southwest. And incidentally, it's also a sector I wanted to go to anyway. Ah, it's the other way.
Aim. Target now locked on. Rhymes fact. Target now locked on. Gate. Cloud Base Southwest.
Cloud Base Southwest. You did find it odd why the northwest of the map was so blocky. Ah, you mean
Entering system.
that it has no
Cloud
holes
Base
in it?
Southwest.
That's because that's the original map, probably. Alright. Do we see? We do see it. There it is. That's it, 100%. That's it, 100%. No, that's not the Argon one, Kalpa. It's the Goner Temple. We've talked already to... We didn't find the Argon one. We just found some random destroyer schmuck. And we asked him, hey, tell us where Earth is. Or bring us to your leader. And he's like, what the heck? Who are you? And he's like... And we're like, please. We need to talk to your leader. And he's like, no. And then we're like, we're from Earth. We need your assistance. He's like, okay, crazy guy. You must be one of those goners. Just don't bother me or I'm gonna shoot. And that was that.
Target now locked on. Chip plant Gamma.
I'm gonna do a quick safety save here. Look at those spotlights. Spotlighting back in the
This is positive. Please dock as soon as you get green position lights.
Amazing story. Oi. I'm just trying to summarize what has happened so far. I know I haven't actually changed audience because the viewer number is extremely stable in the low single digits, but I still feel it worthwhile to sum it up.
Successfully docked.
So we're docking with this nice station.
Connection to local trading network established.
Oh, the meat steak kahunas. They always look like a heart
Argon
too.
meat.
Makes me hungry. Alright, we have gotten a save.
Turbo engaged.
And now we're turboing over to this nice place over there. It is the Temple of the Goner. And the Temple of the Goner is
Target
finally
now
going
locked
to give us
on.
real
Goner
answers.
Temple.
It also has a special symbol on the map, as you can see. Oh, please. Just hope no Xenon will bother us. Now don't ask me what kind of like weird glowy orb they have in the middle of their temple there. Don't think about it. It's the G. Yeah, it's the G. Oh, I think this is a projection of the Holy Earth that they have. I think this is supposed to be like, yeah, some projection of Earth, because apparently they believe in the Holy Earth. Let's talk to them. Hello. Who are you?
I am the chief priest of the Goners.
I am from the planet Earth.
I would very much like to ask you some questions.
Well, he wants to ask us some questions, but all we can say is, I have no intention of answering any questions, or we can ask a question back. We cannot agree to answer the questions. Who are the Goners?
Please be patient. All will soon be revealed. But much depends upon your answers. Tell me, what is your function on Earth?
What is our function on Earth? Can you help me get back? Why do you want to know? We're just gonna say, I am an Earth Space Fleet test pilot.
Where are you based, my son?
I'm based on Earth Space Station Gun.
Space Station Gun, do you realize what you are saying?
Gun was a great leader on Earth many eons ago. Gun saved our planet.
Nathan Argon is our prophet and legendary leader.
Nathan Argon is a legendary leader, huh? Well, he was a great leader on Earth many eons ago.
How did you arrive in our universe?
I have no idea. Can you help me get back to Earth?
Alas, we know not where Earth is. To us it is a place of legend, but we have information that may prove to be of use to you. Stand by as we download it to you. Goners are a religious sect who originated on Argon Prime. They follow the teachings of an ancient legendary hero called Argon. We believe he was a space traveler that crashed upon Argon Prime many eons ago and founded the Argon civilization. We think he became their leader and gave them his own name, Argon. However, no physical evidence has ever been found to prove this theory.
You predicted it right, Strudel. The Argons are named after Nathan R. Gunn. And this is why the system is called Nathan's Voyage as well.
Originally, we were a group of dissidents who violently disagreed with our government's plans to reinvent Argon history in the year zero. As the government began destroying race archives, the Goners managed to rescue many of the ancient records. They then set out to spread the word and teachings of Argon the Legendary throughout the universe. Today we journey through the universe, preaching and attempting to convert anyone who will listen. As well as Argon believers, we have also converted some other races, mainly Boron, Paranid, and Teladi. We think Nathan Argon arrived in our universe through a jump gate many eons ago. He led a great space fleet that, after a battle with an unknown enemy, crash-landed on Argon. There he met the leaders of the Argon and taught them how to create the many new technologies he and his race had mastered.
Alright, so this is the first big lore dump you will get this game. About the history of the Argons, the Goners, and Earth. Because we, from Earth, we didn't know what had happened to Nathan R. Gunn. From the Earth perspective, he was a hero who led the terraformer fleet away from Earth and rescued Earth from total destruction. But he sacrificed himself. He vanished through that last jump gate that was destroyed after he went through it. And so apparently, these Goners say he crash-landed on Earth. Not on Earth, on Argon Prime. Do you know where the ancient jump gate is?
We do not know.
Could the jump gate still lead to Earth?
If it exists, it could still function.
And what clues do you have?
Before he crashed on Argon Prime, we believe Nathan Argon traveled through Chin's clouds in the split system, far in the direction of the Teladi. There are many asteroids in that sector. We believe that he managed to hide something in one.
So, Argon and Xenon are the noblest of gases. Well, Boron is not a noble at all. What is Teladi and what are Split then? And Paranid. Well, Paranid is paranoid. Okay, so he just told us we need to get to Chin's clouds. We're gonna ask, what did he hide?
We know not.
We know not. How do I get there?
It is a long way, and the split can be dangerous.
Wouldn't that be like looking for a needle in a haystack?
Not if you purchased a mineral scanner.
So that's the next hint they're giving us. We should purchase a mineral scanner. What good would that do?
A mineral scanner can detect all known minerals in the universe. Nathan Argon brought with him some minerals not known to us. Therefore, if the mineral scanner picks up something it cannot identify, it could be the remains of something brought by Gunn himself.
Where can I get such a thing?
Most equipment docks sell them.
Can you get me a scanner?
No, they are very expensive. More
They are
than
too
20,000 credits.
So the entire Church of Gorn doesn't have enough money to buy a mineral scanner and fly to Chin's Clouds. Yeah, this is the level of organization we're talking about. I don't suppose you could buy me one.
We are poor ourselves. We could not raise that amount easily.
That's a lot of trading profit.
It is.
I'll see what I can do. And that's our story update for today. Nathan Argon, the legendary leader who later named the Argonians after himself. Note that it was said that Argon
Target now locked
found
on.
already
Free
inhabitants
Argon
on
trading
Argon,
station.
on Argon Prime. I mean, yeah, I'm a business magnate. Yeah, I already have like several stations. I think you're kind of supposed to go here a bit earlier before you start building your own stations. You're supposed to come here right after you pay off your debt, maybe trade a bit on the way, explore. And this is the first real, like, stop-gap measure in the game,
They are positive.
because getting those 20,000 is not easy when you just start with so little. Especially if you're like just a casual player who might just pay back the loan when you can barely afford it, and then you are left with like a few hundred credits. And then getting from a few hundred credits to 20,000 seems really daunting. Luckily, I know a bit more about the game, so
Successfully
we
docked.
could easily buy
Our President
mineral
and
scanner.
Senator. Welcome aboard the Argon Federation's training station.
Okay, we're at the trading station. We are going to save here.
Connection
Yeah,
to local
selling the
trading
shields is
network
also
established.
a big speed up to the game economy, to your game progress.
Salvage
Anyway,
insurance
by the way,
allows a recoverable program to be put
these
into
numbers on here are actually the coordinates of the system. 0, 5 means it's x coordinate 0, y coordinate 5, and that's counting from the northwest of the map. So 0 means we're in the westernmost column of the world, of the galaxy map, and 5 means we're 5 jumps down from Kingdom End. Can I tell you all those 5 jumps? Maybe. Let's try. It's 3 worlds. It's Cloud Base Northwest. It's Ringo Moon. It's one system whose name I forgot, and it's Cloud Base Southwest. There we go. 1 out of 5 I didn't know.
products are not bought.
I saved. I'm going to save my self here now, and going to feed myself, shower myself, do some kanji reps, and before Strudel thinks about going to bed, I'm going to be back with the stream in about an hour and a bit. So no sleepy. More X to come all night.